What's up, world? The Mikey D coming at you with some more Oxygen Not Included. It's been a hot minute since I played. I had a bunch of work stuff and craziness and insanity and World Cup and whatever else going on. Anyway, and so here I am, like tooling around, going, all right, what's the deal? What's the haps? What was I doing last, right? And I'm looking through my base, and I'm like, okay, well, some of this stuff looks just fine. Oh yeah, I was really focusing in on, making liquid hydrogen and oxygen. This is coming along, but it's gonna take a minute, right? Okay, great. Blah, blah, blah. Look. Check on this guy who's coming back with, what do we got? Ice, snow, polluted ice, and aluminum. Okay, sure. So they're on their way back. Great. Looks like we only have one more point of interest to explore. Is that going to be the temporal tear? No, the temporal tear is way down here. Okay. Anyway, so probably just an asteroid field of some sort. Okay, great. So I'm looking at all this and double checking my rockets, realizing I need to make some more metal power banks. Okay, and then I'm like, what's going on down here? They changed the lava image, and I mostly noticed it because there was a melting building thing here. It was like, oh, something melted. I'm like, oh, bink. Oh, drywall. I don't care. And it looks like some sour gases going in here. And this is just going to be a disaster area of epic cooked proportions. So we are never, ever coming back there. Thank goodness. Anyway, but I was like, wait, the magma looks different here. And it looks different on the main planet, too. It's interesting. I don't know if I like it or not yet, but it is interesting. Yeah, I'll have to see if it grows on me. Anyway, we're mostly just continuing on getting... Yeah, see, I got one of these, like, oh, something melted. I was like, oh, what melted? Oh, drywall melted. How? Oh, because this is granite up here. That's how it's melting, and that's probably what turned into sour gas as well. Because... yeah, the... Thanks, guys. Fine. I don't get to see what temperature granite melts at, but I'm sure it melts at a low enough temperature that this is all just turning immediately into sour gas. Which, of course, is just going to make a disaster of this entire area. But, like I said, that's fine. I don't care. Yeah, 1500 degrees sour gas? Sure. You do you. It makes no never mind to me, because I don't really have a lot of intention of coming back. There is a volcano over here. I had a shower thought a couple days ago. What if I decided to tame that volcano, because that volcano is an niobium volcano? I'm like, no, just no. I've had enough of hot planet. Soggy planet. Where are you, Soggy? Sagato? No. Yeah, that's the planet with my actual peoples on it. It would be great if you guys could, I don't know, keep this stuff clean. Putalani. Yeah, this water planet. Like, there's a lot of water here. Probably do something with that water. Think I might need water back home, but yeah, I don't really need to come back here either. In order to turn on the temporal tear opener, I don't think it's here. Ah, it should be here. Yes. In order to turn this on, we're going to need power. We're going to need radioactive materials. We're going to need all manner of things. Okay, so there's some uranium here. When we get over here, we can get some of that going. The planet itself... Hold on. Wait for it. Wait for it. We got iron volcanoes. Okay. Radioactive crust. Okay, so radioactive crust should give me enough uranium that I can make the things that I need to in order to ship stuff there. Looking at our rockets, however. Okay. So you have arrived. Okay. Oh, wait. Wait a minute. Guys, stop stealing the stuff from one rocket to put it into the other rocket. Fill the rockets. Jeez. Alright. Okay. Anyway. They just rampaged through an entire rocket's worth of stuff. Thanks, guys. The drill cone here, already refilled. Great. I dropped off the ice and aluminum, so they should be along fairly soon to take care of that. Let's get some petroleum going. Looks like my petroleum generators are running a little bit more often than I might like. I could add on a whole bunch of these and just keep them trucking. I'm pretty sure I'm making more than enough petroleum to keep everything going. All right. Oh, this one's set up as fertilizer, mostly because I was just using it to go out and scout. So there is one more place for this rocket to go to, and that is here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, and that should be enough for him to see all that. Great. Because if I remember right, when these are fully fueled, they can go 10, or they can go 20, so 10 out, 10 back. Swap those. All right, let's speed this up a little. Yeah, we are putting quite a bit of hydrogen in here. Hydrogen gas is not compressing too much. So, at some point we might have to turn the temp down a little bit more. Let's see, this is... Yeah, we're not really gaining liquid hydrogen, so I don't... And these doors are just staying closed the whole time. So I think we need to turn the temp down a little bit more. Hydrogen freezes at negative 259. Well, this is coming out negative 270. Yeah, sure. Just have it work a little bit more. Okay. Full swap, and then that should be basically good. Alright. algae, we are doing okay. Coal, we have great goobly gobs. Okay. Turn that off. Okay. Looks like all in all, we got pretty much enough of everything. Oof. Okay. I'm going through and making sure there's nothing too crazy going on here. Alright, this steel thermal aqua tuner got damaged. Okay. It might have been running too much, and these might have stifled because they got too hot. Okay. Holy cow, that's a lot of Dracos. I didn't even really register that number of Dracos. Holy cats. Okay. Well, I don't really need to ever worry about running out of Draco-based plastic, huh? I was going to move all these guys out of here. I guess I never quite got that finished, huh? Okay, well, what a mess I make. Let's see how we're doing here. Not quite enough to go and start taking care of stuff. Alright, let's... Ooh, okay. We do not have any more water in this tank, which means this metal refinery is not going to be doing anything. We could actually move this metal refinery into here, I think. Yeah. Let's put 2 of them in here. And alright. We'll hook all this up. There. Okay. Basically put all this together real quick. And then we'll be able to run some refined metals through here. Oh, this is polluted dirt and polluted ice. Okay, well. gonna deconstruct you. I actually don't need this whole area anymore. Turn that off. Great. Now, put that in here. We'll clean up all of the excess piping. Alright. And this is all excess piping. There. Great. Get rid of this. And then we can, I think, just close this section off. Here. There. We'll make sure to put in some doors just in case, but I don't think there's a whole lot else I'm gonna need to do with this area. There. Great. Get this all cleaned out and suitable for company. There. There. All right. Yep. There we go. Clean all this mess up, clean that mess up. If I remember right, this is still, yeah, this is still our auto bottle emptier for water. So as that becomes needed, they will take care of it. Oh. All right. Get some extra food. Okay. Okay. Things are looking pretty good. Yeah, I want the water to flow out of here. Once that does, should be able to open some of this up. All right. Okay, these guys, oh yeah, they're still digging out all this ice and snow and gross. Okay. Now that is going to take them many minutes. and they keep focusing on cooking. Sure. But, my guys, there's so many other things that you need to be doing too. Let's see. This is actually not that cold anymore. Okay. Ashcan has constant stress problems. Frankie isn't much better. Okay. There. All right. Well, they've got a forever project is basically what that boils down to. They are taking care of themselves, but they're not really doing anything else. Liquid oxygen is coming along fine. Liquid hydrogen is increasing. Okay. This is occasionally opening now. Good. Perfect. All right. So you, let us see, make sure you're all set. You are. Destination-wise, well, let's consult the star map. Let's see. Really don't need any of that. Algae, I could probably use more algae at this point. This is just where I was. Molten tungsten and wolframite. Well, the wolframite you turn into tungsten, so that's pretty good. Okay. Alright, well, let's, make sure we have the correct one. Alright, interstellar saline. Select destination. Yeah, so we can go to 10. No. I would love to be able to go here, but I cannot. Yeah, that's just outside. Nope. 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 Okay. So then it boils down to getting more algae. I think it is more algae time. Yeah. Let's go here. Begin launch sequence whenever you are ready. Okay. I think this one might be the one that ends up getting changed around first. No, it's fine. Stand in the super hot jet exhaust. It's fine. Anyway, I'm thinking because this one is kind of the least useful of them, I might change it to being the first one that has a hydrogen thing on it. In the meantime, though, we are going to send him over here. Begin launch sequence when you are ready. For this one, we have Pilot Stila. Oh, okay. We do have the whole squad here. Okay. Okay, so once... Oh, we are just about all full up. I need coal. And I need, give me a whole bin of coal. I might take 2 bins of coal. In fact, wolframite, lime, ooh, I need, like, granite or something. Oh, niobium? No. We don't need niobium anymore. Alright, that's just coal. Yeah, let's take granite. Give me a full bin of granite. Okay, I have here on the ground plastic, some steel, a little bit of glass, some gold amalgam. Okay, I have some iron ore, some niobium. Alright. So I need to be making... Oh, thermium. Take tungsten, take niobium. Waiting for niobium. Alright. Okay, this is uranium, that's aluminum. Aluminum and graphite. Let's move all the niobium into here. Okay. So once my guys go back to working, they should take care of this. Alright. This is all looking pretty good. Okay. Toilets. Yeah, take care of them then. They're set as priority 8, guys. Come on. Dirt? Dirt. Oh, yeah. Okay. So there's no reason you can't be doing this. How about 9s? Just whatever you're doing, don't do that. Take care of a toilet. Guys. I get it. You have 1,000,001 things to cook, but... Wow. Alright. Alright, Ashcan. What actually is your priority right now? Because whatever it is... Yeah, life support. Okay. Tidying? Oh, supplying and storing. Okay, well, how about tidy? There. How about that? Turn it down on the supplying and storing. Sure. Disable disinfect. Thank you. Thank you, my guy. Holy cats. There. Oof. All these morbs running around. Okay. Those are all coming along. we hopefully... Okay, we're finally starting to make thermium. So this is looking good destination-wise. I think not frigilin. Frigilin. All right. Frigilin is here. Great. So you are going to Frigilin. And we will have the whole squad there. We have enough food. We have enough everything. Yeah. Oh, you're not even... Daring Apollo. Here we are. Yeah, we got 10 tons of algae, so no concerns there. Oh, we have not the entire bin full of granite, but enough. We do have 20 tons of coal. Great. So, should be easy peasy. Alright. We'll kick it all into high gear. Alright, this... I need to... It's below there. I need to start filling these guys up and saying wolframite to tungsten. 20. And you, wolframite to tungsten, 20 there. All right. This should not get too bad heat-wise, but I just needed the extra tungsten. Sure. Some copper ore, I'll take that here. Alright. Yeah, I don't need any more data banks. I have 2,200 of them. Oh. Let's see. Okay, build dig sonar will regenerate. That's great. Alright, we're gonna deconstruct these. Relocate you here. Gonna end up moving all of these glossy Drecos out of here. Alright, Dreklet. You gotta get moved. And Dreklet number 2, you gotta get moved. Great. the handful of eggs here as well. That should take care of us. All right. I also want the bleach stone that's sitting in here. I could use it for other purposes. Here. Cancel those. Right. There we go. That will keep them busy for a few minutes. Guys. Guys. Any minute now, my dudes. There we go. Well, at least I didn't have to worry too much. They weren't in any serious danger. Okay. Great. Now I have a bit more stuff that I can work with. I'm gonna take this door out. Solid nuclear waste. That's always exciting. Great. Let's put all this in. Deconstruct some of this. Great. So we'll clean up bit by bit, and yeah, I think we'll return when our rocket has arrived at the frozen planet. Okay. Let's do this, as the kids say. I took some opportunities, started cleaning some stuff up here, but hey, let's see what we got. Alright, we got that sweet, sweet uranium-ness. Mostly, I think I want to land stuff down here. Build my rocket platform down here. That should give us more than enough space. And yeah, we're going to cook some stuff off, but whatever. It'll be fine. Alright. So first things first, we got to deploy a rover. Alright. Okay. Oh, we definitely need to slow this whole thing down. Alright, deconstruct the lander, please. What can you dig? You cannot dig granite. Well, that's disappointing. Alright, well, dig what you can here. Not much. Alright. Some liquid carbon dioxide. Okay. Let's see where we're at schedule-wise. Okay, we're about to hit the downtime, so I'll have them start coming up afterwards. Looking at rocket platforms. 3, 4, 5, 6. Are they 6 wide? Let's find out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They are 7 wide. The rockets themselves are 5 wide. Okay, so it has to be here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. That should be fine. And it gives me the opportunity to start building a ladder here. It's fine that it does not have enough materials. We're just starting a ladder. Granite, sedimentary rock, more granite, yeah. Alright. Great. Get to it, Rover. Bedtime. Alright. Think. Alright. Assuming that I take Pilot Stela here, who I think is just generally the best one to take. Really weak construction. Dig and build? Well, dig and build might actually be the better one to send down. But they need to finish up their... Here. There. You... Thank you. Status. Oxygen tank, please. I don't like how low that oxygen tank is. Pilot Stela. Dig an ulti. Alright, well, I think Dig an ulti might be the one that actually gets sent down, just based off of Oxygen tank. Alright, dig a nullity. Here we go. You're going here. Alright. Deconstruct. No. Rocketry. Okay, rocket platform has to be here. Okay, then once the rocket platform has arrived, then we will start digging out everything else. Alright. Landing path obstructed. It's in the wrong spot. Okay. 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 We can make sure to not waste our work. That's okay. I could... No, cancel that. Let's deconstruct. Yes, I know it's very radioactive around here. Yeah, let's see. How big are these rocket things? They are 35 from the top of the rocket. Okay. So if I go here, I need to be 35. So there. That will do it. It will cook the stuff, but... Yeah, boo! That... I chose poorly. Alright, well. Is what it is. Alright, do this. Then we're going to land the rocket here. We're going to end up melting a bunch of stuff. Is what it is. Alright. Let's dig that out. Dig this out. Yeah, I know. Yes, I do understand that you're starting to get radiation poisoning here. Alright. Yes. Land. Okay, heat-wise... Well, yep, totally roasted that. That's fine. actually cancel the rest of those. Alright. Okay. Oops. There we go. I was like, wait, how do I do this again? It's been a minute. Alright, dig all this. Put in the rest of the verticals, and we'll be good. Submit the bioscan, please. Great. Gotta dig this guy out too. Right. So, from a radiation point of view, this is pretty roasty toasty. Uranium ore only goes down to here. Okay. Alright, deconstruct this. Deconstruct those. And deconstruct the tiles underneath it. And replace it with literally anything. There we go. Okay. So, the temporal tear opener, I think he will take... Yeah, I should have enough of the little mini pods, or I've landed on enough places that it will open. Alright. Oh, some wolframite. Great. That will be handy. Oh, we have some amber we have the fossil stuff on this planet. Interesting. Okay. And a bunch of uranium ore. So once I finish digging out this layer, I am going to want to put basically a roof on this thing. Oh, can I actually just dig the whole thing? Yep. Everyone's having a rough time right now. Oh, you know what? That's challenging. Yeah, yeah. I get it, Diggin' LT. You are gonna be having a bad time here. Gross suit and everything. Alright. Okay. Granite tiles. Let's do this. There. I'm making layers of granite tiles, basically, so I can work in this space and not have all my people just radiated to death. Yeah, that's okay. Yeah. Once we get through 3 granite tile layers, we're mostly safe. Alright. Okay. Okay. We're looking pretty good here. No. We'll have them all come out one side. Okay. Oh, that's a problem. Okay. I need to put in power. Sure. I had specifically brought coal generators for this purpose. Let's see, deconstruct. Right. Power line. Sure. And then some coal generators. 3 maxes out a power wire. And then we need a smart battery, Sure, steel is fine. And then we need some automation wire. Again, steel is fine. And that should be good. Yes, I'm entirely aware, guys. Manual generator? Huh. Okay. Wow, we might have banished all these people to a horrible, horrible death. Alright, let's see. Power-wise in here. Sure. Yeah, come on. Suffocated. Time until death, 110. Yeah. Okay, well. You live and you learn, right? Or you, accidentally, like, kill all your people and you learn. I guess we're going all the way back here. Rewind a couple minutes. Get our power in there early. I knew I needed power. I just didn't know I needed it as early as I needed it. Alright. Let's see. Oh, okay. This is where we're at. This is a great place to be at. So, power wire. Okay. Then a manual generator and a battery. Okay. Now, make a ladder so we can actually get up here and set this whole thing at 9. That is the most important, my peoples. Do that. The robot can take care of all sorts of other junk. And then we'll put in a little bit of a roof. Yeah, I know. Just don't worry about that. And don't worry about delivering, like, refilling those things. Okay? Alright. Okay. Guys. Oh, great. I don't need that one. I do need someone running on the treadmill. There. Okay. So the interior... Yeah. Not enough oxygen being made. Wait. Power is connected. Oh, is one of the problems I don't have an external battery? Alright, we're gonna change this module for a battery module. It doesn't matter what we make it out of, just as long as we make it. And it happens now. Okay. Okay. Guys. Okay. Okay, we are getting enough power now. Yeah, I know that everyone's having a bad time. Alright. Okay. This is all coming together. Yeah, stress is getting a little bonkers. Okay, power. Coal generators. No, not out of steel, thank you. Oh my goodness. Okay. Then we take our power wire. Put in a smart battery. Remember all this? This wasn't that long ago that we were trying to do this and failing because we forgot about making sure there was enough power to run the interior to actually make enough oxygen for people to be alive. Yeah. Alright, well, thank you, Pilot Stila, for taking care of the mess that everyone keeps leaving for you. Alright. Yep. Okay. Alright. Let's get this all done. Okay, you shouldn't have to run on the battery or run on this anymore. Goodness gracious, guys. Okay. Everyone's just gonna keep doing what they're doing here. Kind of in this weird race against the clock when it comes to the radiation badness that is harassing my people. Okay, well, we've got some decent sources of radiation with the Wheezeworts. That might be what we end up using to power the temporal tear opener. Alright, guys, two. How about disable? That's an even better option. Okay. We got coal generators down here. Let's put in the storage bin. Smart battery. 7. What? Okay, first off, you're overheating because... Why? Well, you're overheating because you weren't trading temperature with anything. Well, let's just deconstruct you before that turns into... Oh! We've got, incapacitated duplicant. Great. Please take care of him now. Yeah. Gotta reboot him. There we go. Alright, no, this is gonna be coal. There. Okay. There we go. So this power setup is now enough that, yeah, guys, I get it, that we should be pretty set. Okay. We have to end up getting this temporal tear opener stuff basically automated. So when we're looking at that, and I paused it because I don't want to be dealing with their shenanigans while I'm trying to figure this out. So each one of these takes 480 power. So the most I can really run off of the 3 coal generators I have here. 600 each. Oh. I could run... Well, the wire isn't going to take more than 2. And I don't think I have enough... Oh, I do have plenty of steel. I could make this work. Alright, so if I do this and this... Let's see... back this up a little. I think we could take a power transformer. There, like this. Then conductive wire out of steel. Okay. Okay. That should be enough. Yeah, pilot steel is about to lose it. That's what's damaging things, is her losing her losing her cool, we'll say. There we go. Pilot Stela. Someone should... take care of that. Alright, power-wise... go. Okay, alright. This battery... Alright. Yeah, we're hitting this bad loop where we just have our folks continue to fall over. Okay. But we have gotten to the point where we could start putting in the radbolt generators. So each one of these will take 480. I could put 4 on the line, but that's about it. Put 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Then a reflector can go here. This one will shoot diagonal into that. That one will shoot this way into that. It'll go up. These guys will also shoot there. This one will shoot sideways. Actually, there we go. Cancel that one. There. Okay. That should be enough. Oh. This needs a conductive wire bridge. Okay. A little robot can continue to deliver stuff. There we go. Okay. That is a bad power loop. Perfect. We will deconstruct this guy. And then everything else should be okay. Oh. You go that way. Sure, 250 radbolts. Power-wise, we are not going to hook up the radbolt generators just yet. We're getting everything set, but we don't want to get too nutty. You go there, you go there. Up, up. To the right, 250. Alright. Dig and build Sonier is really not doing well. There. Let's get all of the steel wire in there, please. I get that you want to dig, but we got other things we gotta get done. How are you getting hurt? Oh, that's how. Okay. Guys. Wow. Wow. Okay. Guess we'll put in some triage cots out here. Okay. Yeah, Digging Ulti is going to be next. Okay. Your stress. Soiled suit. Well. Let's unequip suit, I guess. You. High morale. Well, you take a longer time to have the same thing. We're going to relocate this into the thing here. I do not have extra suits on board. That's alright. Who else? Pilot Stila. Your stress? Soiled suit? Oh. Alright. Yeah. Unequip suit, and... yeah. Dig an ulti, I know you don't really know what you're doing, but, you know, you gotta try here. Alright. Dig an ulti. Oh. You... shocking. Oh, you hit 100% stress. Well... I will say one thing about, alright. You are now antsy. There. They'll go get a power bank, they'll come back, they'll take care of him. Alright. So your health is increasing. Pilot Steela's is also increasing. Alright. Well, we'll take it. Little Rover's doing what he can. I don't need to worry about this. Okay, granite, coal. Yeah, we don't need the coal in here anymore. Okay. Yes, I do get that it is chilly through here, and that is annoying. But, hey. Radiation-wise, 17, 18. Okay. Ah. 30, 98. Perfect. Okay. People are actually doing doing much better, I guess. As Pilot Stila just shows us that no, in fact, we are not doing better. Gunkmouth, yeah. Alright, well. Why are you... No. No one cares. Stop. Just do literally anything else than cut down shrubberies. Alright. You do not need to be assigned there anymore. Thank you. Pilot Stila, your stress is 66. All right. There we go. We'll get her treatment. We'll finish out the power line. About freaking time. Oh. The robot's taking care of the manual generator real quick. That's good. $521. Oh, wow. 412, 409. Okay. This one actually deconstruct it. And we're gonna put one right here. Actually, in fact, we're gonna cancel that too and deconstruct that one. Don't need to bounce if there's nothing to bounce. Okay. Well, the rover's been pretty handy. Looking inside here, okay. Uranium ore. We can load up with the uranium. Okay. This is able to cover all of the power bins, so we shouldn't have any other problems there. Okay. It's 520, 580. Oh. This one should be one higher. Fine. Okay. Great. And then we'll connect everything up, and then we'll get out of here, I think. Okay, these... There is some amount of carbon dioxide in here. That should be okay. Okay. I think we're ready to turn it on. All right, put this suit in here. Put this suit in here. There is some uranium ore just floating around out here. Okay. this power transformer is overheating. We are going to do this trick, where if you put conduction panels like half on the thing and half on the floor, it just takes care of takes care of the problem, really. Uh-oh. There you go. Okay. Okay, and then why? Oh, my rover is done. Womp womp. Oh. This is not doing what I was expecting it to do. They might have changed that. What? Patching bugs? Crazy. Alright. Well, we're basically out of here anyway, so I don't really care. Because this power transformer, the only purpose is to make it so the rocket still has power. Alright. These things are good to go. Alright, we have 1, 2, 3. We have 570, 400, so decent rad generation. Hopefully nothing goes wrong as we leave. But we gotta get out of here. Alright. Oh, alright, so we need to deconstruct and deconstruct. Alright. Okay, kids, we're out. Now, let's see if we end up melting anything. Nah. Nothing too crazy. Okay, with no power consumers, this is cooling down real quick. Alright, radiation-wise, yeah, as the gases expel, that should settle out. Okay. That is going to be burning through its coal reserves pretty quick. Alright, why are you guys having problems? What is going on? Yeah. Oh. Oops. I'm like, oh, I'll put in 3 extra tanks. I'll never go through that. Or you'll go through it very quickly because you're no longer making gear bombs, even though you have 1,400 of them. Okay. Yeah, just deconstruct those. Build a new one. Come on, guys. There we go. do have a particular way that I like to keep screwing things up, huh? Okay. This... You are looking all good. Go home. Oh. You... Yeah, carbon asteroid field. You also go home. Alright. So, there's going to be a bunch of folks who have gross suits. Oh. I hadn't actually watched this expel lava before. Oh, that's a decent amount. Okay. So there's going to be a bunch of guys in gross suits. This is going to be problematic in itself. Fresh oil, fresh oil. Let's see. Cleansing rads. Oh, soiled suit. Okay. So you... And you... Okay, okay. Let's clean up all the goop. And then... Yep. Oh. We'll cancel some of those. Alright. Let's see. So, you also have a soiled suit. Great. Also a soiled suit. Okay. You also have a soiled suit. That's fun. You, Dr. Chip. Nope. Oh, wow. We are doing real good on our eco power banks, I think. Yeah, we are. Okay. Well. Let's get a bunch of people back into suits. Farm and ranch. Macon. Mecca. Ranch and farming. Just ranching. Okay. Oh, Digger Gizmo is probably... Oh. You also have a soiled suit. Great. Builder Stila. Also soiled suit. You need to get out of there, though, before I take your suit off. There. Okay. Mecha Gizmo. Also... Jeez Louise. I get it. Alright. Mecha Stila... No. Alright. Digger Gizmo. Yep. Where are you at? Oh, you're fine. You can take it off there. Build and dig Sonyar. Yep. And yeah, okay. Great. Alright, well, repairing a bunch of Atmos suits is gonna have to happen for a while. Oh, I guess we could queue up 10 aluminum Atmos suits. Okay. Alright, I think we're to the point now. Well, we're getting a good amount of liquid hydrogen. 254. Yeah, negative 257. Alright. It should condense about minus 255. Let's tick. No. Minus 258. There. We'll just make it just a touch colder in here. There. Yeah, this pump this pump is actually creating a slight amount of heat, which will also make it so it's just that much harder to make more liquid hydrogen over time. Okay, it is condensing. You see that liquid hydrogen number going up, 935, 936, etc., etc. So that is working. All right. All those guys are heading on their way back. I don't need anything here. Thank you. No. We're good. Okay. I'll throw some new Atmos suits on some folks. Alright, then there we go. So even when people get back, they will have some amount of stuff ready to go right there for them. I should probably put in a gas pump down here and snake it up to this line, the dump into space line. Alright, let's make that happen because there is a lot of just junky gases down here, and it's starting to annoy me. Sure, iron ore should be more than sufficient for this task. Let's put it way over here. There. Okay. There. There we are. I didn't want it to make it so the gases from the natural gas generators weren't able to leave. So, figure I might as well just bridge it on and bridge it on and bridge it on, right? Okay. Things are looking pretty good. It's a lot of chlorine in here. Let's see if we can mop up this mess, though. Okay. 5 tons of steel. I think I'm... What am I, out of iron? Yeah, I was out of iron. Okay. Make some more iron, call it good. This big blob of polluted ice is still in here. Alright, and then once these rockets return... actually, I might... just put in a platform somewhere else. Maybe I'll put it here. I have it in my head I might only ever launch one hydrogen rocket, and that's to get to the temporal tear. Oh, I actually don't even need to launch a hydrogen rocket to get there. It's just a one-way trip of a petroleum rocket will actually do it. Alright. Let's see. How are you doing? Storing 0 radbolts so far. Oh. There. There we go. Well... we are getting radbolts. Needs 1,000, huh? Well, this one's going to build up 300. I guess we don't need that many, do we? Yeah, let's go for a stagger. There. That way we can get our radbolts in there a little earlier. Not that I'm super worried about running out of coal here, but it's looking a little crazy. What is going on there? Okay. You empty the storage, which is slime, algae, bunch of goodies. Okay. Tungsten. Needs tungsten, huh? Okay. Well, wolframite to tungsten. How about all of it? Alright. All the stress in the place is gone. That's nice. No one all stressed out. Oh, these guys are back. Speaking of stress, yeah, some of these guys are stressed. Alright. Uh-huh. Okay. We don't need any more uranium. Okay. So, if you watch my last one, I sent all the duplicates off to the stars on an unfortunate one-way trip. Oops. And by one-way trip, I mean it was essentially a coffin that I sent through the temporal tear because I accidentally forgot to pack enough algae. Whoopsies. But this time, I figure I might end up doing the same sort of thing, but making sure to pack enough algae. You know, like you should do. Pipe blocked. Pipe blocked. There. I did specifically say that I wanted to make sure that I was leaving enough space for these things to keep running. So, more often than not, this looks like it will end up blocked. Okay. That's fine. If I cared a whole lot, I could put it into like a series of gas tanks or filter it out and then send it through, but I don't care that much. Let's clean up all this liquid. I got liquid for days. What the heck? And the game lags as the bionic duplicants inhale the universe. One thing that I will note here, this base is actually not sustainable. I am going through water faster than I should. Now, I could solve some of this by just going click. But, yeah, because I have 1,000,000,003 reed fiber and I don't need any more tree. But the water that is on the planet, even geotuned, is not quite enough to keep up with my oxygen needs. Oxygen and power are the things that these bionic duplicants need junk tons of. And, yeah, it's a little tough at times to make sure that we have enough of everything to keep them happy. Okay. Oh, hey! I did it. It worked. So it hit a certain level and then just turned off. So these... here, let's actually send that way. My oxygen distribution is not as good as it should be either, so there is that problem. Liquid hydrogen, yeah, slowly increasing. It would take a long time to fill a tank, because the tanks hold 900, I think it is. And it's just, oof. I could fill 2 tanks right now? Maybe? Maybe? Oof. Alright. Well, let's finish this up, right? Okay. I have an oxygen infuser. I have a battery. I need all of the algae, please. I have a ladder going up. I have gear bomb. I have that. We are going to take out the hand sanitizer, the door, that. I'm gonna put in, I think, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I can put in storage tiles all along the top. Okay. And I can have metal power banks and gear bomb in them. And we'll leave the telescope. It'll be fine. Okay. This one I actually don't need at all, so... if we're making the ship of the stars here, we're just really going to deconstruct the whole thing. There we go. So the squad should be along soon, and we'll clean all that up. Should also free up enough raw materials for all the... Okay, alright, so... Okay. I should come by very quickly and take care of all of this. I suppose I probably didn't even need to do storage tiles in here. I could have just put in bins and made that work, but I wanted to do storage tiles. Alright, so we have a mess hall and a miscellaneous room. Yeah. Conflicting buildings. Alright, let's get the algae in here. I think we're going to put in another We'll put in 2 more oxygen diffusers. Because it's gonna be cozy, guys. We're gonna deconstruct the telescope. We're gonna put in a hamster wheel. Okay. Alright. Ah, this one's back now. Also, do not need him. Okay. This cargo bay we are going to change out for a gas cargo? I think a gas cargo. Oh, here. Let's change this liquid oxidizer. Great. We're gonna change it all out for there. Change large liquid fuel. We're going to change it all up, and we will put the hydrogen stuff in here. Change. You're getting changed for a hydrogen engine. Here we are. Let's do it. Okay. Oops. Can't do anything until they finish rebuilding the engine. All right. Okay. All the guys should be coming along, taking care of all of this. Okay. All right. So we're gonna change the cargo bay for a. I want a gas cargo canister. Is there a big version? No. Oh, there is. Great. Change that. This one we're gonna change for a liquid oxidizer tank. This we're going to change for a normal nose cone. Sure, make it out of thermium just for funsies. Okay. Right. working on filling this up. All the oxygen diffusers are in here now. Okay. Now we just need to make a literal mountain of metal power banks. Make 99 and make another 99. There we go. That should keep my people busy for a bit. The giant, we'll call it natural gas plant here, ended up working out pretty well. We did struggle at times making sure that we had enough power, but this almost constant flow of natural gas between the geysers, fertilizer, and making oil all actually combined really, really well. Okay, those gases are getting out of here. Alright, so this should oh, you can't put you can't put gas into the gas cargo canister. For some reason I thought you could put like pump gas into it. Guess not. Okay, well, we don't need that then, do we? I guess we could take I don't even know. I don't think we need to actually take any air. We'll take a research module. Okay. So this this one we can actually repurpose into. Oops. Cancel those. Okay. This upper one we can repurpose into the liquid oxidizer. The lower one we can... Nope. Here we go. Oh, nope. This will be all ceramic all the way across. Oh my goodness. Here, deconstruct, and then this is obsidian, which, I mean, is a fine choice. Here. We'll, have insulated ceramic, however. Ah! There. All right. squad works to make sure that this all is ready to go. Right. I will say, Bionic Duplicates, and if you want to get a lot of work done real fast, they are machines. I think mixing them in to a base is probably a little bit more effective than just having a base full of them. But, you know, if you're going to go hard. It has been a lot of fun goofing around with these guys. Starting to clean up my mess here. There we go. Take that out and watch them all fall. Whee! Smash. Okay. So, how are we doing on the interior here? Well, gear bomb, yep. That would be the easy one for them to put stuff in. Yeah, okay, so this storage tile's not quite working for us. We do have a decent amount of metal power banks. That's 50. We probably have 150 in here. It's not too horrible. Okay. So we have this. We're going to add on. Oh, you can make solar panels out of diamonds now. What? That feels like you should get something more out of it if you make it out of diamond. I mean, come on. Alright, well. I'm going to rack up a whole bunch of solar panels. Okay. So, we have this one. Let's watch the magic happen. Okay. I don't know how much we need to put in. That's... Oof. Well. Let's see. We'll have to match similar to a solid oxidizer, right? So this is 450. That's 900. Alright, well. Now let's try the hydrogen. Here's hoping it doesn't just, like, break all of my pipes. No, it seems to be holding real well. Okay. It is warming up just a touch, but not enough for me to really worry. Okay. Oh, thank goodness. Okay. So, Oxidizer power remaining 1800. Lesser fuel and oxidizer power remaining. Okay. Okay, so the 2 gas tanks should be enough. Oh, what? Heat damage. Oh. Okay. Alright. Let's turn that off. Okay. So hopefully we don't get too much heat damage here. Okay. So the problem is, yeah, the pipes were too warm? Yeah, the pipes were too warm. And so eventually it traded heat there. Yeah, same sort of problem here, alright? The ceramic is a certain temperature, and the hydrogen needs to be a lot colder than that. So, I think we have to, unfortunately, dump out the rest of the hydrogen. Okay. Alright. Yeah, this is mostly just going to disappear into space. Alright, well, that's a bummer because that's very expensive. But, like, if I didn't dump it into space, it would still go away because of the pipes would start just breaking. Okay. So we have 32 hexes, 1,800 kilos of fuel, 1,800 kilos worth of oxidizer. Inside, we have a good amount of power. All the algae. Here, let's actually add another another container for algae, just in case. We don't want a repeat of last time. Okay. Algae. All of it. Go. Alright. So 3 oxygen diffusers. Okay. We are going to select everybody. Alright. Now, the problem is going to be toiletry. So what we're gonna need to do is we're gonna need to be careful about the schedule. Maybe. let's see. How are we doing here on making power banks? Still have a mountain to go. Oh, the other thing I could do is I could start moving eco power banks in there too. Yeah, these guys definitely go through the the gunk extractor space very quickly. Alright. Oops. Don't want to mop up those. Those are keeping the natural gas where the natural gas should be. Alright. Gases are still a glorious mess through here. Oh, I see what one of the problems is. We accidentally mopped up something we shouldn't have. Okay, well, hey. That's fine. We're gonna relocate this bottle of gunk here. And then we'll empty the bottle of gunk. Anytime now, guys. There we go. And that should keep things all happy here. This is where I'm keeping slime and bleach stone and stuff like that. And so the bleach stone, yeah, that's probably where almost all this chlorine came out of, is bleach stone that I need for tuning volcanoes. But whatever. Yeah, look at this. The oxygen is already back to being full. The hydrogen actually is ticking up really well. And once we get... I think once we get through the next downtime and bedtime, we'll see about getting everyone going here. High stress. Oh. Y'all are stressed, huh? Yeah, they haven't been, the squishy people have not been very effective. In part because, like, they're trying to run around and do literally everything all the time. Oh, and they're out of coal, too. Alright, well. I know how to fix that. Here we go. Coal. Go. We will flood them with coal. Wait, what? Enable, please. There. Yes. Bring them all the coal. They need it all. Don't you understand? Yeah, I look over, I'm like, why are you running on a thing? Coal is just rocketing up at this point. Ooh, a poke shell spawn. Nope. There we go. No, all we have to do is more of that. Yeah, 3 frickin' coal generators, and it's not actually enough to keep up with the power needs of this base. Well, it's barely enough, I'll say, to keep up with the power needs. And Ashcan is almost always in here. What is your problem? Stress. Popped eardrums. Huh. And probably soggy feet periodically and all sorts of other messy things. Here. Let's actually... We're going to deconstruct all of this. Because I don't have any pipes or wires or anything going through there. No. Alright, schedule... Alright, we're almost there. We're almost there, guys. I like how he's going, like, one chunk of meat at a time. There we go. No, this one. Great. There. Alright, these guys are doing their thing. Oh. This... Wait, why are you not storing radbolts? What? Oh. Oh, charging progress 17%. Oh, that's it. You have to charge a ton of radbolts into it, and then once it's fully full, then you can do it. Okay. So... that presents a bit of a different problem with coal, because it is 17%, and we've burned through half of the coal that we brought. Alright, so targeting beacon needs to be a thing. Lands nearby. Yep. So yeah, we'll have to do a targeting beacon, a payload opener, an auto sweeper to pick up the things, right? Okay. So if I go like that, and then like this, and then was it payload opener? I just had it. Rocketry? There it is. Payload opener. Like like that. And then conveyor rails. Oh, okay. That's close enough. Conveyor chute. And then power, of course. Yep. That's what we need in order to make this work. So. Oh, we never even activated the pod. Okay. Alright, well. This looks like we need to send a group. A crack team, perhaps. And we've got one rocket to do it with. Well, no. I think we're gonna send all the Steelas. Oh, not Macon. Builder. Yeah. No Macon Steelas. All the other ones. Digging Ranch. Rancheroo. Rancheroo. Okay. So. This is the one. That's the one. Alright. Let's, oh. Cancel. Cancel. Alright, hold on. We need, steel and other materials to make this work. So we're going to take out the ladder bed. We're going to put in a bin. I think a mountain, like just a bin full of steel will actually be enough. Great. Let's make it happen, guys. Man, this episode's going long. Well, I think we're gonna make it so we're gonna make it so we can refuel that planet, and then probably call it there. All right. That should be enough. Here, go. And while we are working on that, we can get the interplanetary launchers set up here. Oh yeah, this is a lot hotter than petroleum rockets. I had forgotten. Okay. Yeah, barely any rads coming out, so that's not enough. Here, let's get all this out of here. radiation lamp. Okay, it needs uranium ore. All right. Okay. There we go. Put in the radiation lamps. Bring over the power. Bring over more power. And then we need radbolt generators. Here. One here. One here. One there. Okay, reflector. Need to be here. We might not be able to do this one. No, we can't do this one. Okay. Cancel all this. Yeah, this... Let's see. No. Joint plate? Here we go. We'll put that one in. Dig that out, and that out. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Wait. No. That's incorrect. So, this one shoots straight up. Fine. This one can shoot straight up. This one can shoot a diagonal, which would collect here. Or it also shoots straight up. Let's see. There. There. Alright. Power-wise, cut that. Alright. I really don't think this power line has enough oomph in it to be able to handle all this. Alright. Let's see. Okay. Great. This one, shoot left. This one, shoot up. Great. Alright. Critical power level. Oh. Yep, all of these kids. Here we go. The spacecraft. No, this one. Spacecraft need to be able to take metal power banks. Great. Alright, going back here real quick. This is all set. We need the input, which is a conveyor loader. Whatever. Put it over here. Conveyor rail. Make sure there's power. Not yet. Okay. Great. Alright. 2.5 cycles. I will say that the hydrogen engines are nice and quick. Okay. This is going to be coal. Just load it up, guys. All right. Once this is all squared away, then we'll be shooting coal to the other planet. And there should not be any reason for someone to come this direction, but just in case, we'll put in a door. Alright, and then we will say no one goes in. Thank you. Alright. Well, we have much further to go. Much further than maybe we expected today. Okay, much further than I definitely expected today. I was hoping to wrap this up today. But that's not happening. And here we are. We are almost 3 hours into this recording, and more than that in terms of my playtime. So, we're going to call it here. Thanks for trying to catch up with me. We're not quite caught up yet. We're getting there. Anyway, hope you enjoyed hanging out, and we will catch you all next time. See ya.